Welcome to Synagogues of Florida, Part 5. In this episode, we look at 5 locations in the West Central area of the state. They are Winterhaven, Lakeland, Port Richey, Palm Harbor, and Clearwater. Our first stop is in Winterhaven. This is Temple Beth Shalom, a Reformed congregation. Its spiritual leader is Rabbi Garson Hertzfeld since 2012. Shabbat services are held every other Friday evening. The congregation was founded in 1982. This building was dedicated in 2003. The congregation also maintains a Sunday religious school. And now on to our next location, Lakeland. The sign here reads Temple Emmanuel. It is a conservative affiliated synagogue with Shabbat services both Friday evenings and Saturday mornings. Rabbi Bertram Kiefer is their spiritual leader for close to the past 2 years. By the way, there is usually a Kiddush luncheon after the Saturday morning Shabbat services. The congregation was formed in 1932. At that time it was called the Jewish Alliance. In the early 1940s it changed to its current name. There is also another synagogue in Lakeland, but we are unable to show it to you. It is the Chabad Jewish Center of Lakeland. Its executive director is Rabbi Moshe Lazarus. And we now turn our attention to a synagogue in Port Richey. This site is home to both the JCC of West Pasco and the home of Congregation Beth Tefillah. The congregation is a conservative affiliated synagogue. There is very little published information on it or the community center. It does not appear to be that they have a rabbi as a spiritual leader, but rather lay people conducting services. There is another place of worship in nearby Trinity that we cannot show you. It rents space in an office building. It is the Chabad Jewish Center of West Pasco. Its director is Rabbi Yossi Eber, and there are weekly Saturday morning Shabbat services followed by a Kiddush lunch. And now, on to Palm Harbor. Palm Harbor is a little further south from the Port Richey area. It is also home to a Chabad house. This is the Chabad of Pinellas County. Rabbi Shalom Adler is its director. What the sign reads here is that there is a gan, or school for tots. It is estimated that Pinellas County is home to about 30,000 Jewish people. This includes Palm Harbor, Clearwater, and other outlying areas. The official title is Young Israel Chabad. Besides the regular Shabbat services, there is also a Sunday morning service. If a person needs a minyan to be put together for a yahrzeit commemoration, let Rabbi Adler know, and he will make an effort to get 10 people together. There is also a mikveh on the premises. And now on to the other synagogue in the Palm Harbor area. As the sign reads, this is Temple Avat Shalom. It is affiliated with the Reform movement. There are both Friday evening and Saturday morning Shabbat services, but the times and format vary from week to week, depending on the week of the month. Rabbi Barry Klein became its spiritual leader in 1987, and in 1995 was designated rabbi for life. The congregation was founded in 1976. It boasts approximately 600 member families. They have 75 children in their early childhood center and 250 in their religious school. And now we go a little further south along the Gulf Coast to Clearwater. This is Congregation Beth Shalom. It's an egalitarian conservative synagogue. Shabbat services are held both Friday evenings and Saturday mornings. They have a unique spiritual leader situation. They have a husband and wife rabbinic team, Rabbis David Weitzman and Danielle Upbin. The congregation claims to have 230 member families, and it was founded in 1957. The property you see here was purchased in 1977, and a new building replacing the original one was put up in 1992. By the way, there is also a Sunday, Monday, and Thursday morning weekday minyan. And now on to our other house of worship in Clearwater. It also happens to be on the same street, a little more than a half a mile away in distance. This sign identifies this synagogue as being Temple B'nai Israel. It is a Reformed temple. Daniel Treiser has been its rabbi since 2008. Shabbat services are held every Friday evening, the time scheduled depending on the time of the year. There is a Saturday morning Shabbat service on special occasions such as bar and bat mitzvahs, or when a learner's minyan is scheduled. The congregation dates back to 1949. This ends our trip to these 5 synagogues in Florida's West Central Gulf Coast area. Lots more to follow. Bye for now. See you real soon.